We're live, Gregor.
It's about time, Sandy. I'm actually quite disappointed. I was fully expecting this to go on at 10, and I'm not I'm not trying to be funny. Like I know that I hired you, but I hired you under the impression that you knew what you were doing. We've taken a whole 35 extra minutes to get this going. This is my TV show, and I'm not being again. I'm not trying to be rude or overly abusive in my way of saying that I'm not very happy with your performance so far. So this is going to have to improve if you want to keep your job. And
It's not on broadcast TV on Channel 7. We're on Twitch.
No. No, I don't think that's right because it is Gregor Barnsdale TV. So you might obviously our generation isn't quite as educated, but TV stands for television, Sandy. So we're on television, or this is television.
It's a form of television, yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, what have you been up to, Gregor?
what have I been up
In
to?
life?
Uh,
How's the show business going?
the show business, my goodness. Well, it is still absolutely a business. And what I will say is that this past year, unfortunately, it has taken a bit of a surprising turn. But uh, what we'll do is continue on as we always have, bringing entertainment, news, media, information to the people of the world, and particularly my home fans in nice Scotland. I think for sure we'll continue to do that. And I guess in my downtime, I've been watching a few football matches with my personal favourite team, Manchester United. And also, I have been keeping up to date with all news related to Sir Andy Murray, who is a personal hero of mine. And I have been listening to the odd wee interview with Nicola Sturgeon because, well, it's important that we get up to date news from someone so respectable in government. So that's me. What about you, Sandy? Have you been doing anything exciting?
Uh,
Okay, uh, well, that's brilliant. First guest for a while. I'm quite excited. It's been a long time. I've not done this. It's going to be great. Uh, well, audience members, Vivienne will get more when we're speaking to him. But Vivienne is an erotic novelist who was kind enough to join us for a chat about new book, A Touch of a Sensual Lover. So, Sandy, uh, are you aware of Vivienne DeLeclaire?
uh, yeah,
Oh, okay. Would you like to elaborate?
not really, no. But I set
Oh,
up this call with him,
right,
so I hope you like
right.
talking to him.
Sandy, I think there's something wrong with my headphones. I'm hearing something um, a bit strange. It almost sounds like I don't know, like a wheeze
Yeah,
or a.
I'm just getting that um onto the live stream.
You, Do you mean you're going to?
Yes, Jonathan. Jonathan, do you have the? Yes. Thank you.
Sandy, what's that?
I think this is Vivienne.
Jonathan, is this the correct? I understand, man. I'm still confused. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, 1 second. I just need to check my emails.
Okay.
Jonathan, it's from Pure Digest again. How do I unsubscribe from those, Jonathan? It's really... No, it's just saying... What? Have you been Googling Lord of the Rings again? I don't want to know about Frodo. Okay. Do I click unsubscribe?
Hello.
Hello. Yes, apologies. Yes.
Might we proceed?
Yes.
Excellent. Vivienne, you're on Channel 7. I'm your host, Gregor Barnsdale, and you're on the Gregor Barnsdale TV, which is produced by Channel 7. We're on Hard Truths specifically, where we're talking about the hard truths of people such as yourself. Give me some examples so that anyone that doesn't know about you can quickly see what you're all about.
Yes, of course. So, in my famous novel, The Stake of Dracula, let me just grab the novel. This is the quote that won me an award.
Okay.
No, Jonathan, you must not leave me. I have suffered enough with your stake tonight. God knows the dread of this is harming me. You must come in me. Stay with these friends who will watch over me and you in a game of bukkake.
Okay. Right. No, it's very good. I can see why you won the Booker prize for that. But what I've noticed is that I'm a bit frozen on my end. So what I'm going to do, and this might boot me out of this call, in which case you might have to talk to Vivienne yourself for a moment. I'm going to try and reopen our communication software. So I'll try that now.
Jonathan, is this? I'm not sure who these people are, and the Scottish one scares me. I think he could be a nonce.
Vivienne? Is that you?
I seem to... Hello?
Hello, it's me. I'm back. How are we?
Who was that before?
Hello.
Mr. Scottish man, I heard a voice.
Yes.
A quite angelic voice.
Oh, aye. What was that?
I don't know. It reminded me of somebody I once knew.
Oh, right. Okay, well, whilst we're in this little bit of a technical, problematic area, would you mind? You can proceed with that and tell me who was this person that you used to know?
Well, in my new novel, The Touch of a Sensual Lover.
which is the book we're here to talk about today. I did have a question about that, Viv, before you go forward. Now, Viv, you're here to talk about your new novel. Can you tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being Brexit and 10 being Indie Left 2, how necessary was it for you to write this new book?
A 10.
Right, so very, very necessary. Okay.
This was the most personal novel I've ever written. It feeds into my own narrative on my first sexual encounter, which happened 4 years ago. I was on a trip in Cairo promoting the sexual acts of the mummies, part 2. Come in my tomb. And, well, I encountered this beautiful, beautiful man, and we made passionate love all night. And this book is about him and that night of passion in Cairo. Oh, this man had the touch of a sensual lover.
Which is the title of your novel?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this particular touch, can you describe it for me in great detail?
So I'll never forget the way the power in his hand, but also the delicacy of the touch of his palm as he went down my trousers and started to play my skin flute.
Your what?
my skin flute, my musical instrument, my instrument of love.
Right.
This isn't funny, Jonathan. If you don't stop, I will piss in your tea again. Yes, I didn't mean to do it last time because you were being horrible. But you said this was the one show. I don't think it is. I don't know you know who these people are. Well, maybe if you did your job properly. They can't even work a bloody computer. I mean, I wanted to stare at Matt Baker's beautiful eyes, but here I am instead, looking at a man who thinks his tie is red when it's actually orange because he's thick.
Vivienne, we're still live.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Did I hear something about my tie? I'm just trying to see if this is working.
Yes,
right.
I was saying that it's actually orange, not red.
No, I don't think it is. No. Because if you see, we've made our logo the same color as Manchester United, I think. So if we put them side by side, they're quite similar. So it's actually red. Anyway, I'm so sorry, Vivienne. That is so unprofessional. Sandy here clearly hasn't done things properly. I'm questioning whether to extend his trial job. So just a point, Vivienne. I hope you weren't too put off by our technical inability at all. Yeah.
Can we crack on with the interview, please?
Yes, of course. Sorry. Where were we? So, right. Hi there. Welcome to the show. My first question is, why Vivienne? Oh, sorry. No, we've done that one. Where were we? Very necessary in the F2. Okay, I have it. So you're here to talk about your new book. Congratulations, by the way. It's a fantastic read.
Why, thank you. What did you make of the third chapter?
We can
Right.
we can show the cover of it if we want to see the cover of the book.
I mean, that would be fantastic. Sandy, you are, in this instance, quite good at what you do. Can you please show us the cover of Vivienne's novel, A Touch of a Sensual Lover?
Yeah. Well, this is it. I have had to block out some parts of it. Just for for we don't want to offend anyone, but that is
yes, of course.
that is the cover. I have just restrictions and everything.
Yeah.
I was actually wondering maybe Vivienne could explain to us what's happening under some of those black boxes.
Yeah. Well, firstly, I'd like to give a shout out to my illustrator, Dick Schlong. He's a fantastic German illustrator.
Oh, actually, hang on, Vivienne. I'd just like to say I know Dick.
You?
Mark.
Oh.
Dick Schlong. Yes. Oh, what a fantastic guy. Do you know what? I've been thinking of the people that I want to bring onto this show. And Dick Schlong is absolutely up there with my top requests. That's fantastic. It's such a small world. Don't you think, Vivienne?
I'm a little bit confused because, well, as you know, Dick hasn't been able to speak for 15 years.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe we're talking about a different Dick.
Well, Dick Schlong and I, we discussed in length over email, because he can't speak, about what we wanted to portray on the cover. And the boat symbolizes, the lovers, the ship sailing by. But on the actual boat itself, I am, well, an image of me painted, but with a bit of difference, is on my knees. And I am, to put the term lightly, skiing with two men.
Skiing, like the winter sport.
Yes, but it is like my fantasy.
To ski.
Mm-hmm. But with two men.
Right. Okay. Well, I think we should move on. We spent far too much time talking about skiing. Skiing's great. Go to ski in Scotland if you can. I think I should answer your question about chapter 3. Chapter 3 of your novel, I found it to be the most... Well, I really got into the plot very early on. So the starting point of this book, when your characters first meet, when, in a surprise twist, the female character, the lead, when she drops all of her books...
I'm sorry, do you mind if there is no female character in the book?
Right? I mean, maybe I've got confused, but the first character
I think you're thinking of Betty Davis Thighs.
No. I don't think so. I mean, I've got it right here. Your book, A Touch of a Sensual Lover, which is all about, if I turn it over.
Let me read you the first line of Sensual Lover.
Right.
And I'll show you that this is completely wrong.
Right. Okay.
Magnus is shocked every time he thinks about it. What really happens, what really shocks him, is that he wants it more. Nothing happens every time he thinks it. Did it matter? Doesn't it? They took his head. He touched his head. The sweet head of the skin flute. He rubbed it all over the body. And even though it was big, it came true. It became more than him. When he got home that Tuesday, he checked his email. And there he saw the note. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I don't know why. I feel like I recognize your voice. Um,
Where did you say that you went skiing?
um, well, skiing was my fantasy, but instead I had something more erotic. That was in Cairo 4 years ago.
You were in Cairo.
Yes, that's where I met this man who took my virginity.
I was in Cairo.
When, what, where did you stay?
Uh, by in the main hotel.
Oh, no. How did you have any? No, it can't.
Hello there. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Gregor.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Fantastic. I'm ever so sorry. Unfortunately, Sandy has messed up again with his technological know-how. But I think I
think that Sandy
Yes.
is a very beautiful human being, and I would. Oh,
Gregor, can you just? We're just trying to distinguish if we were actually in Cairo at the same time, 4 years ago.
Right. I mean, I'm curious to know. Please proceed.
Does this let me read you this quote, and if this applies to you, then we'll understand. A man with nice red lips looked at me with blondie brown hair.
Gregor, you're cutting out Vivienne all the time with the paperwork.
I'm sorry. I'm just Do you know what, Sandy? I'm trying to give an interview here, and I was just testing my questions. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt between your little love affair, but it's fine. No, it's fine. If you don't mind, I'd like to continue with this carefully crafted interview set of questions. Is that okay?
Jonathan, if we send this Sandy person my contact details, we can maybe arrange something? Okay. Yes, that's fine.
Right. Okay. Vivienne. So we've kind of gone over what your book is about.
Do you remember the sand?
What I would like to know now.
There was one moment in particular where I got on. I got a cruise down the Nile, and me and this man, we went for a swim in the Nile. Does that ring any bells to you?
I remember that well.
Like me.
The sun was just setting.
Sandy, right. Okay, Sandy, if you don't be quiet, I am going to have you fired now. I'm going to go to the studio, tell them I cannot work with you any longer. I don't mind if this second chance that I've given you is struck from the records. Okay?
Gregor, do you know why I'm here? No one else will do tech for you, Gregor.
I am quite
That's not true, Sandy.
I have been in countless meetings with with top brass at Channel 7. They practically begged me to do this. I've set this up. I've got cables gaffer taped together.
I'm just,
Vivienne.
Sandy, you yourself should interview people. Your voice is just angelic.
Thank you.
And so warming and welcoming, and makes me feel so settled.
Right. Okay. So that's how you want to have it.
I apologise, Mr. Scottish man. Shall we carry on the interview?
Thank you. So, Vivienne.
That was the song.
Which character is the face of the book? So, you think this book, what face do you associate it with? So, you think book, you see a face. You see a face, you think book.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that character, Vivienne?
Well, I see a very handsome man with browny blonde hair, wearing these lovely glasses, and his red lips, and he used to do a thing where he used to like lick his lips and kind of bring his face back in. He reminded me of the football player Patrick Bamford, but he was more handsome.
Right. I don't know why I'm asking you this now. Can you talk me through what it feels like to be touched sensually?
Jonathan, am I allowed to answer this question? Okay. Well, as I said before...
Might I remind you, please, that we do have children in the audience, so please keep your answer PG.
My instrument likes to be played in delicate ways, and although my flute only has one hole, it plays a tune of lust. And this man, he played me like a puppet. And, he made me,
I'm sorry, Vivienne. Are you telling me about your? Are you a musician as well?
I'm a musician of love.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, I might have to go and reread that book because I think I missed that point entirely. Of course, we all love a good murder mystery. So, what part of writing your own murder mystery for Sex on the Orgasm Express really made your writer's brain twitch?
Is that allowed to be said? I don't know, Jonathan. You can send that
Vivienne,
to the house.
Are you still there?
I'm sorry, I've just been told something very distressing about you, and I don't really know how to. Apparently you were involved in the death of a young man.
I don't think I was. That sounds like absolute fake news.
Jonathan mentioned a young man from a band called the Worthingtons, and he sadly disappeared after an interview with you, and I quite understand this now because you're a nasty, nasty man.
Is that your answer to my question about your murder mystery? Because because it really is a mystery about the disappearance of Hugo Maguire. But is that the answer to your question? Can I move on?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, sorry, Jonathan. I was just bringing my cup of tea.
Right. Oh, that reminds me, Sandy. I don't know if you got onto the production team, but I haven't received mine yet. So that'll be good. Thank you.
A production team.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I agree, Sandy. Please leave any kind of negative talk out of this. So we were talking, Vivienne, about your skills as a writer. So we've gone over kind of your poetic, your metaphoric language that you do use. But talking about your other skills, are there any areas of weakness in your writing, would you say? I can tell you mine in an instant.
Shut up. Shut up.
Right. Perhaps now we can talk about something that you are very well known for, and that is the creation of character names. Can you tell me, related to your own writing, the names that you are most proud of and why? I know that Sandy's particular favourite is Bono Raggins, but others might include Sauron, Ringley, Peg Olas, Belrond, Granshelf Fillet, Granshelf the Shite, King Arahorny, Arwench, and my personal favourite, Sam Cam G. Could you please talk to me about the creation of those names and anything that went into influencing your decision making there?
What he's talking about, your fucking porno. I don't know if you're doing this on purpose to spite me.
I'm sorry?
Jonathan clearly put in the thing yesterday that I don't want to talk about things of my past, and you are bringing them up like they are nothing.
I don't. I'm trying to celebrate your work, so I'll just remind you in case it's been.
I had to write the 3 scripts to fund my projects, and that is all it was. I did not want to discuss about those things, but you bring them up. And if you want to know, I hated writing them. I hated featuring in them too. It was horrible. And there's a scarring moment. You brought this up. I think I am very upset about this now.
Sorry, just to confirm. Very
upset.
Okay, just to confirm
that you could possibly ask something like this to me.
Right. Okay. So just to confirm, we are here talking about the Lord of My Rings, with so an adult trilogy, which brought you great renown and threw you into bouts of infamy. For example, the Lord of My Rings, The Fellow Licks My Ring, followed by the Lord of My Rings, Two Towers, and then finished off by the Lord of My Rings, The Return to His Ring, which, might I remind you, in case you've forgotten, because obviously it has been a few years now, included such characters as Bono Raggins, Sauron, Ringley, Pegolas, Belrond, Granshelf the Lay, Granshelf the Shite, King Arahorny, Arwench, and my personal favourite, Sam Cam G. I was just asking you if you could talk about how you came up with those names. Like, where was the inspiration? Did you have anything that you took any kind of cues from in the creation of such renowned works? I mean, really, a lot of these kind of launched your career, so they must have an important place in your life.
Next question, please.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I've heard that you are a big fan of British TV show Country File, and that you have a particular fascination with one of its hosts, young Master Baker. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And can you tell me why you are so fascinated with
Well,
the baker?
Matthew's whole persona is just so warming and welcoming, and he's just a hunk of a man. And the way he just presents things, he really gets the topic and goes deep.
Right. Into your wildlife. Into wildlife.
Oh, I might write that one down.
Right. Thank you. I thank you very much. That's
I've been meaning to ask because Jonathan has told me, who the hell is Hugo Maguire? Who?
Hugo is a friend of mine who unfortunately went missing after a small talk I did with him a few years ago. I've not seen him since, and
says you killed him.
I
Yes.
actually used to be Hugo Maguire's video person. That's how I.
That's right. It's where we met because
and,
mutual friend.
And we
we
did that interview, and if I remember rightly, he was so frustrated with the whole thing that he left, and unfortunately, I couldn't actually I couldn't find him afterwards, and it was a real struggle. And but well, I guess anyway, that's how I ended up in this job. Channel 7 were gracious enough to take me on, given the turmoil that I was put through on that experience, and really have given me work. But unfortunately, it is that they have said that I still need to stick with Gregor, but it's very nice of Channel 7 to keep me on the books, as it were.
Well, I'm sorry for your ordeal, Sandy. And to be placed with this creature must be so unfortunate, but at least you're in work at the moment and everything's going well. I hope you have techniques of dealing with it.
It was nice to be reminded of that trip to Cairo.
Sandy, is it really you?
I wonder if, because I met a very gracious person there. I'm just wondering if we went at the same time.
I went on the 14th to the 17th of October.
I went on. I went from the 7th of October to the 12th.
Well, maybe you aren't the sensual lover I thought you were.
I did stay on a few days afterwards.
Oh, Jonathan, get the fan. I'm getting quite hot in here. I'm sorry. If it, Mr. Scottish man, if this Sandy is the man I'm thinking of, then you never met a lover with such a touch in your life. The way he moves his hand around. Oh. Oh. I'll never forget you.
Sorry.
Jonathan, if you could... Sandy, we're going to email you over my details, and maybe you could come by for dinner one day.
Yes.
Right, Sandy. I think we should. I think we should end that there. Vivienne DeLeclaire, you have been, might I say, quite a fascinating guest. I have enjoyed talking to you and getting to know about you and your book and your writing style. Um, Hang on, I got
How
a
much? How
closing
much?
statement.
How much am I
Hi
being
there.
paid for this?
No, I don't answer those questions. I will sort that out after. So, you can send an email our way, and we'll get in contact with you.
Well,
But thank you so much. What we'll do is we'll edit this together, and then obviously it'll come out on the television on Channel 7.
what is Channel 7?
Of course, there are details which will be sent to you by Sandy. So I think what we'll do is we'll end it there, as I've said, and we can yes, we can go our separate ways and have a nice life, and hopefully continue writing on your end. That would be very nice. I'd love to see more of your work soon. And thank you very much.
Well, I would like to thank Sandy for making this bearable. I'll be in touch. And Mr. Scottish Man,
Hello. Yes.
I think you have promise in what you wish to do.
Right.
I just think you need to be more professional, and you may have a chance of one day being a real presenter.
We can call it there, as I've said. But thank you for your kind words. But
Jonathan, do you mind getting your hands off?
I think we've lost Vivienne there.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and it's been a pleasure. Tune in next time, next Wednesday, for another guest who will line up for you. But tune in, and we'll talk more about it, about what that will be and who that will be with. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Or just say the word, and we can stop this. And I have been getting calls from the top brass. Yeah, so we really have to take these calls. That they're ringing quite a lot now. So well, we'll see about that. We'll see what they've got to say, and whether they want to do more of these, I guess.